I can tell you don't love yourself by how much you give to a taker who doesn't give anything back. Is it just me? Or how many of you have been in a relationship to where no matter how much you give, no matter how much you show, no matter how much you prove, nothing isn't ever enough? So the harsh reality is it's not the person's fault. The problem is that we lack self-love and the ability to properly vet a person before allowing them to come into your personal space, into your life. The good news is that it's probably not your fault, because a lot of times we're unaware that these behaviors are linked to unresolved issues from trauma. How many times have you dated someone and in the very beginning of the dating phase you saw a lot? Well, I won't say a lot. So how many times have you seen a red flag but you gave it a pass? I know I've seen plenty of them bitches and I painted them. Wait. So question, how many times have you dated someone and in the early stages of the dating you saw red flags, but you went against your intuition and painted those red flags pink? I have to admit, back in the day when I saw a person and I was dating them and I saw a red flag, I mean, just depending on how fine he was, I painted that flag orange, blue, yellow, and off-white. Off-white was the islander. Whew, he was so fine. Listen, if y'all would have seen him, y'all would have gave me a pass too. Okay, let's focus. So the solution is a lot of times we have to take a step back. I've noticed that when I've really taken time to date someone, and within the first maybe 4 months, probably even sooner than that, but if you're consistently dating someone, a lot of times you will see certain things, how they respond to you, their ability to show up, their inability to show up. If the person is a man, I don't want to just keep it as men, women, but in my case, if the man was, I'm looking for if you're a man of your word, if we're scheduling dates, if you are taking the initiative to plan a date. So it's just a lot of different factors that I'm looking for. But for me, number one is intellect. I can't deal with someone that is not intellectual. I'm a sapiosexual. I think that's how you say it. But anyway, so you just have to know what it is you're looking for. And instead of verbalizing all of that and having diarrhea of the mouth, because you don't want to do that, just take a step back and allow that person to show up to be their authentic self. And once you allow that, you can be your authentic self, and then you can make a decision if this is a match or not. And there's nothing wrong, or he's not, a deadbeat, or he's not, an ain't shit person, or what. I don't subscribe to that, because at the end of the day, if you don't connect with that person and they don't connect with you, it's just not a right match. I mean, regardless of how you feel, that person may not be a match for you, but the next woman he may be a king for. Prime example, I was dating a gentleman, and within 30 days, this woman was sending me messages via Facebook. How she found me, I don't know. I don't know. So she found me and she was saying about this, that, and the other, but the timelines wasn't adding up, because the times that she was saying that he was with her, he was with me. Anyway, it was a red flag. But I ignored that red flag. It wasn't the white one that I painted white, off white, no. But I ignored that red flag. And basically the price that I paid was 3 years, almost 3 years later, a restraining order and changing my locks. A bill to change my locks. Yeah. And that was the price that I paid for not properly vetting, not following my intuition. So, and again, even though I had all of these bad experiences with this person, he could be the right person for someone else. I don't subscribe to all men ain't shit and this, that, and I don't do that, because I just feel like there's someone out there for everyone. And just because you had a bad experience, learn why you decided to move forward. Put the mirror on yourself versus always poking at the person that you didn't match up with. Because if you were really connected and in tune with your inner power, you would have never allowed that situation to last as long as it did. A lot of times in my comment, I say that it's not your fault, but it's not your fault when you're not aware. But when you are aware and you've done the work and you continue with the foolishness, then it is your fault. But only you would know that. And so I like to take the approach that when I speak to my target audience, they are who I once was. And what I mean by that is, as someone that lacks self-love, displayed codependent behaviors, people-pleasing, fear of rejection, victim mentality, I now empower Gen X moms and show them how to break free from the people-pleasing, generational curses, how to love themselves by healing, setting healthy boundaries, and connecting to their inner spirit. And so I wanted to develop this safe space for people who could talk about their truth, talk about if they had a parent, or in my case, both parents were trash can ass parents. You know, a lot of times it's frowned upon in society to speak negatively of, especially I don't get this shit about, you can talk bad about the dad, but you can't say shit about them. No. I had a trash can ass mother. She's still trash can. So I wanted to come and develop this safe space for those that could relate and for those that need this kind of help. If you enjoy this content, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, if you have any questions, put it down in the comments, and maybe in my next video, I'll be able to answer that question and also tag you in the next video. Just remember, guys, this is a safe space. I'm not for everybody, but I can be for you if you need me to.